Okay, so this is the Ring City guide for all the armor sets in the DLC. So the first one we're starting off with is the Desert Pyromancer set, and unfortunately this is a real long process to get it because it's split up in 4 pieces. It's not like the rest of the sets in this video where you get all 4 pieces in one location. You have to run around all of Earthen Peak. So your first piece is around here. Just wait, the angel will stop shooting you eventually. Throughout the rest of this video I'm going to cut in between clips, but to get the Desert Pyromancer set I just made it all one really long clip because you can get it all in one run anyways. So once you get behind this shack, you want to wait for the angel to stop shooting at you and start summoning dust. When the angel starts summoning dust, that means she's going to put a cursed effect on you. However, that also means she's going to stop shooting for a few seconds, so that gives you more time to get to the next piece of cover. Once you get over here, just wait for her to look both ways like that. And then once the angel looks both ways, you're free to go up the tree without getting shot at. So once we get up this tree, if I remember correctly, I'm going to kill the angel parasite first so we can get the gloves and the pants without getting shot at, yeah. So this is how you kill the angel in Earthen Peak. And then once you take her out, you want to continue down these tree branches and get up here. You don't actually need to fight the Pyromancer. I think her name is Zoe. You don't actually need to fight her to get any of the Desert Pyromancer gear. All she drops is the Flame Whip, or it's some kind of spell. I can't really remember what it is. You saw her just use it there. But yeah, that's all she has to drop. So once you get that backtrack and drop down here, you can survive the fall even without a silver cat ring. Silver cat ring definitely isn't as necessary when you're getting armor as it is when you're getting weapons. The silver cat ring with weapons is extremely useful. And then you can just reach around to these areas and pick up the other pieces. Okay, so now we are getting the Harald Set, I believe. Yeah, now we're getting the Harald Set. So this is one of the sets that drops off enemies. So it's all RNG based. For these kind of sets, I've just shown the best place to farm them. So here, we're going back to Earthen Peak. At this point, I've already killed the angel, so I'm just running through here without getting shot at. But you can still fight all of these guys without getting hit by the angel. Because the 2 in this cave, the one I just swung at, and the one back here guarding the Titanite slab, you both have cover from the angel's rays there, and then the third angel, which we're about, or I mean the third herald guy, which we're about to visit, has like a huge house blocking the angel's line of sight. That being said, if you're gonna farm the herald gear, you might as well kill the angel. There's another way to get to this third herald guy, by the way, but you can't instant kill him with the drop attack, so you might as well get up here, take out the angel's parasite on the other side of the roof, and then kill him with the drop attack. Most weapons one-shot him if you use the drop attack. Anything greatsword and stronger will one-shot him. So next we're getting the Ruin Sentinel set, or I think it's just called the Ruin Set in this game. So once you get behind these gravestones, just wait. They shoot 3 volleys of arrows, and then you have to run straight backwards to, straight backwards to pick up the gear. Apologies for sounding very, I don't know, quivering is the word I would use to describe my voice right now, because I'm freezing, it's really early, and I haven't slept for like a whole day. Alright, so our next set is the Black Witch set, which is, I'm fairly certain it takes inspiration from the mage girl in Berserk. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. I think it's like Sharuk or something like that. It's been a while since I've read Berserk. I know it's started again, but I kind of want to wait for it to build up, you know, wait for like 50 chapters to build up, and then I'll start reading it again. So once you come down here, drop from the chandelier down and go left. For all the armor sets, we will always be heading left, except for one at the very end of the video. Pick up the moss fruit for dank memes, and then just haul ass to your left. This ring knight will spot you, but he'll leave you alone as long as you head up these stairs fast enough. And then after this, you will have to fight a summon, Alva, or I don't think he's called Alva here, but he's basically Alva. He has the exact same moveset, the exact same weapons, everything. So I just skipped me killing him. It's really simple. He drops you a wolf ring +3, and you can get the rest of the Black Knight set there. By the way, for that invasion, you do not have to be embered. Even if you are unembered, Alva will still invade you. This is the White Preacher's Mask. You can get it from the second ring city bonfire and pick it, or the third ring city bonfire, my bad, and pick it up immediately. So what is this next set? Oh yes, this should be the Ring Knight set. The Ring Knight set is another one that drops off of enemies, so it's all RNG. This is the best way to farm them. You have one that I just stared at, those two there, which you have to fight in a pair, unfortunately. And then the fourth one is right over here. So just like that, you have 4 chances at getting their gear. All the pieces have fairly high drop rates from what I can tell, except for maybe the helmet, which I haven't got yet, but I've hardly farmed these enemies. I've only gone through there as many times as it takes to beat the DLC. And then I'm also showing the shortcut back here, because now it lets you have like a circular loop for farming that gear. Okay, so our next piece is actually a single piece of armor, not a set. It's the alternative helmet piece for the Black Witch set. I believe it's called the Black Witch Veil. I think that's what it's called. I'm not entirely sure, but it's paired with the Black Witch set that we got earlier when we fought Alva, and it's right over here. So you can pick this up while you're farming for the Ring Knight set if you want. Yeah, Black Witch Veil. Okay, so our next set is the Iron Dragonslayer set, which is exceedingly simple to get. I'm pretty sure most people have got it, although I did want to include it in this video just in case. So once you get over here, just run in a straight line. I'm going to speed all of this up just because I don't want this video to be any longer than it needs to be. It's already 18 minutes long. As for the old man who will shoot arrows at you when you run over here, even if you kill him, he'll respawn, so there's basically no reason to kill him. Just run as fast as you can. Kill the old Dragon Slayer. I'm pretty sure he has a few more moves than the regular Dragon Slayer, but once you kill him, it takes a while. You'll get the armor set though. Okay, so now we are getting the Blindfold Mask, which, like the previous Black Witch Veil, is a single piece and has no other set to go with. I believe the Blindfold Mask can go with the Antiquated Plain Set, although they're not paired together in a single set, at least according to the wiki. So once you get down here, you have to hide in the cubby hole for the first wave of Dragon Breath, and then you can drop down there for the second wave of Dragon Breath. The ground will break here, that's fine. You'll get the lizard later on. Plus no one's really pressed for Titanite nowadays. And then to your left there'll be a skeleton and an invader. The invader is Morn, I believe is how you say his name. He's really simple, and once you kill him you get the Blindfold Mask. Okay, so our next set is the Antiquated Set. So this is from the Shared Tomb, or I think Shared Rest. I believe it's called Shared Tomb actually, bonfire. There's the dragon here. I'll cut out me killing him. All you have to do is get underneath his left arm and just beat the shit out of that left arm. He'll eventually fall over and you can riposte him and then you're good. Continue here, and this elevator leads to the second bonfire of the Ringed City. I believe it's called the Ringed Inner Wall. So hop out of the elevator shaft, break that wall, continue down this ladder, and the piece will be at the very bottom of this. There is also a hole next to this armor piece. You can drop down that hole to fight the dragon that you knocked down earlier. Okay, so now our next oh my god, my computer's falling asleep. I've been talking for so long. The next thing we're getting is Shira Set, that's right. We're getting Shira Set. So I had already killed the boss and killed her before I recorded this. You have to run to this area, stand around here, and then Shira will spawn where I'm about to spin around. Once you kill her, you can get her weapon, which is the Crucifix of the Mad King, and you can also get a Titanite slab. Once you kill her, you have to fast travel back to the second bonfire of the Ringed City and take this path that I'm going down. Apologies for not having the actual fight with Shira there, although I probably would have cut it out anyways. I had already killed Gale at this time, and I wasn't going to reload my save to kill Gale again. Because, oh, I should have mentioned, with the Shira set, you have to kill Gale before you get it. You have to kill Gale, then you can go over there, fight Shira, then you can come back here, get her set. Apologies for the huge spoiler on the final boss, but I'm not about to re-record this shit. Okay, so now this is Lapp set. I'm going to speed all of this up because we're starting at the first bonfire of the DLC, and I assume everyone already knows this route. There are 5 encounters with Lapp. He has 5 locations, and you will have to talk to him 6 times. So the first time you meet him is around here. You want to kill this angel after the tower drops, or kill the parasite to kill the angel after the tower drops down. Man, I just cannot speak. Continue down here. The knights won't chase you across that makeshift bridge, and then talk to Lapp and exhaust all his dialogue.
That for the way. Well,
okay, so now that we're at the Earthen Peak bonfire, the second one of the DLC, you'll see Lapp here. If he's not here, just warp away from the area and then warp back to the area, and he should be here as long as you talk to him the first time. So in that dialogue, he mentions he's hidden some treasure over there in Earthen Peak, so we have to go get the treasure and then come back to talk to him. The treasure is actually the Titanite slab. For a while I thought the treasure was the Harald Greatsword, but it's not the Harald Greatsword. It's the Titanite slab. So you have to continue on here, wait for the angel to summon the curse shit again, and then walk away. So fight these 2 Harald guys, and that was the first. The second is right around this corner, and he will be guarding a Titanite slab, which you have to pick up and then return to Lapp with. Okay, so now that you've got the Titanite slab, you can just warp back to the bonfire and talk to him. He lets you keep it, you don't have to give it up. And he basically says cheers. I think he gives you a seed brow, I believe is how you pronounce it. And then after that, the next time you will meet him is at the second bonfire of the Ringed City right here. Yeah, it's called Ringed Inner Wall. So once you get here, he's right to your right. He's got a lot of dialogue here. Make sure you exhaust all of it. In this clip, I did not exhaust all the dialogue just because I didn't want to show all of it in the YouTube video, because like I said, I don't want it to be too long of a video. But exhaust all of it, and then after that, return to the second bonfire. You don't have to reload the area after this. If you rest at the bonfire, he will disappear, but you should reload the area just in case, because Dark Souls quests are always kind of janky. At least for me, they are. So continue down here, drop on that chandelier like you have been doing throughout this entire video, or like I have been doing throughout this entire video, and then take a left. You're gonna have to get up this ladder. Be careful on this ladder, because the enemies that summon circles under you can actually summon them under you while you're climbing the ladder, and you're basically defenseless, and you will die pretty fucking quickly if that happens. Alright, so once you get up here, you want to go straight, take left, and cross this bridge. You can go right or left on this bridge. They lead to the same area. I suggest going left, because that way you only have to deal with the 1 knight as opposed to 2. No one will chase you into this room, so you're fine. You can get shot at by lightning bolts, so make sure you're not standing too close to the doorway though. And then this is our third encounter with Lapp at his third location. We'll come back to this location to talk to him again. Like I said before, he has 5 locations, but you talk to him 6 times. Okay, so now from the third bonfire of the Ringed City, we need to open a shortcut to get to the Purging Monument to remind him what his goal was. So from the third bonfire, get into the swamp. You have to be in the mud and keep using the birch branches until you turn into a humanity. I'm assuming you already have the shortcut for this area unlocked. If you don't, go real quick, use the timestamps, get to the ringed knight armor, and I will show you how to get the shortcut in that clip. I assume everyone has it though. It's a really intuitive shortcut, and it's kind of hard to make it through the DLC without it. So once you do that, climb up that humongous ladder. I'm not gonna make the snake eater joke again. And go past this guy. Be careful, that guy can summon the Great Hammer Phantoms on you while you talk to Lapp in this part. So you have to be wary of that. It's kind of rare, but it has happened to me before. So interact with the Purging Monument. I don't know if you actually have to just see the Purging Monument or if you have to interact with it, just in case, you know, say pray to it and then just leave immediately. That's what I did, and it worked perfectly fine for me. Plunging attack this guy so he doesn't fuck you up, or doesn't fuck you up as much as he could. And go right in here, you'll talk to Lapp, and now that you know about the Purging Stone, you can remind him what his goal was. If you say nothing, you won't be able to proceed with the quest as far as I am aware. So now we're on our last step, where he will be at his final area. And this is our last encounter with him. So you want to lure the dragon out. You can use Perseverance to run through the fire. It does work. Obviously you can't tank the initial like fire breath, but you can not get stunned if you use Perseverance. I kind of fucked it up there. And then once you continue through here, go back to the same place where we got the Blindfold Mask and head right instead of left. Once you head right, you can talk to Lapp, and this is your final conversation with him. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any follow-up to this quest. I'm skipping the cutscene to avoid spoilers because it is kind of cool. And then drop down this hole. This part is a fucking maze. I even get lost in it during this video for a split second. To my left, there is a chest, and that's it's a mimic, so be careful. Don't get your shit rocked by it. Once you come up here, take a left. You actually can take a right to get the armor, but you want to take a left to pick up this bonfire, because you will definitely need it. So that's my pro tip. And then once you pick this up, just backtrack and go right from the doorway as opposed to left. Those bricks will break again. That's fine. You want them to. This is the wrong way. That's what I meant when I said I got lost for a little bit. Also in this clip, I hadn't killed the Moaning Knight yet for the Blindfold Mask, because I've been reloading my saves all throughout making this video. But anyways, drop down here, and then now you're back at the initial entrance to this stairwell, and go to where Lapp was, and then you can pick up his armor now because he's gone. And just like that, that's all the armor. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.